go, let's go, let's go. Look at these boys, sneaky gits. We got the pain train ready and armed, and plenty of chaos dwarves ready to kill. I mean, just look at these boys. And the infernal iron sword. Oh, you're the infernal guard. And the iron sword, I guess. Dope as fuck. Drazo, look at that mean bastard. He's ready. Got his torch and axe. What are we facing? LegionHeir trying out the Tomb Kings. As you can see, Skelly men, Skelly warriors, Tomb Guard, all that Tomb King goodness that they always bring that annoys the hell out of me. And it's going to be a hell of a fight, especially on this map. This map loves artillery fire. And Chaos Dwarves love artillery. Just going to show off what Drazo brought. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Look at him. The idea right now, sneaky gets, get in there, hold them off, while the mortar goes crazy in that nice little hole I put him in. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. As those sneaky boys get in there. Come on, sneaky gits. Go a little faster. I love these sneaky gits. I've been loving Chaos Dwarfs, but yeah, the sneaky gits are... they're providing a lot of value. That stalk. Those ninja throwing knives. Poisoned ones as well. Oh boy, look at them. And the Dreadquake from downtown. Just, oh! Slowing everything down so my sneaky gits can get in there and hold them back. It is just awful. Awful for my awful for Legion. Sorry. Well, he thought the damage wasn't too bad. It's about to get a lot worse once I bring in those magma cannons. Oh, is it gonna get worse? It's gonna get so much worse. It's gonna hurt. Oh Lord, is it gonna hurt? Look at them. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. And here comes the fire. Ah. Yeah, I like Drazo with Thunderfoot. It allows me to go deal with most swarms. Although the lack of mobility kind of sucks. But, oh, here we go. The Ashen Storm. And the Dreadquake shot. How is this going to fare? Not too bad. Pretty good, actually. Oh, he realizes it. And he's like, you know what? We got to get away. If that would have been a direct shot, that would have definitely taken both units out. Chaos Dwarfs holding the line, as they should. Sending back those boys. Look at Drazo with himself. Getting shot by the Shopty bowmen. Great bows, I believe. Oh, the Dreadquake. What a bastard. So mean. I'm a mean bastard with that thing. It's just having a field day. And, you know, I gave the Dreadquake some shit, but it's just a shit. It really is shit. I was just lucky to get everything piled up. I mean, that's usually what Tomb Kings want to do, bring in a mass of garbage units and hold the line while you cycle in your elite infantry. What is going on with the camera? What am I doing? So, yeah, I played into that Tomb King bullshit and thought the Dreadquake might actually be able to hold that along with the magma cannons. But yeah, especially with Drazo, a lot of the infantry are low armored, so his he should do alright on foot. I don't think, especially with him being shorter, that means the line of sight for the Shopty bows or Sepulchral Stalkers shouldn't really snipe him. Which means you can get into a massive infantry, do a bunch of damage, and with the Dreadquake, just slam, dunk, bam, magma cannon. So good. I really won't be surprised if that thing gets nerfed. It's doing serious work, but I don't know. I'm still under the impression, like, if you nerf it, they really do suffer. And by suffer, I mean, like, you're gonna lose at least two of the, what are those? The Goblin Laborers. And that may not sound like much, but Chaos Dwarves are already struggling as it is, just to be able to hold wide, aggressive factions. Even Tomb Kings, even though they're not very aggressive, just, man, it's just so tough. Because everything's so expensive. Now, yeah, that friendly fire is also a thing. See Drazo by himself right now? Magma Cannon's kind of the reason for it. Or Dreadquake Mortar's the reason for it. Oh, here we go. Come on. Watch that shooting star come down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Ooh, not bad at... damn. I love Drazos on foot. The damage reflection, the physical resistance I believe he gets, and the... every time he casts a spell, he's got some killing on him. It's just so good. So good. I love these Chaos Dwarves on foot. Although I don't mind him on Cinder Breath, I think I'd prefer him on foot. So I could do things like this! Oh! Oh, slam dunk. Love it. Oh, look at all this. Magma Cannon! Oh, they're about to have a field day. So is that Dreadquake as soon as I line them up. Hold them back, boys. Hold them back. Even though I say that, I think I've been doing more friendly fire, so yeah, I'm more down in value than LegionHeir is right now. Of course. Oh, but you know what? I don't care. This is just all too much fun. Oh, look at them. Look at them go. Looks like he's got some objectives. He's got to do some work for these ones, though. I ain't gonna make it easy for him. But he ain't gonna make it easy for me either. Come on. I want to see some fire. I want to see some burning. Oh, shit. No! Not my dwarves. You see, the problem is... Well, not the problem, but I threw laborers in front instead of Chaos Dwarves, which I probably should have done. But I had... I don't know if you may have missed this, but... LegionHeir sent some carry-ons to go deal with the cannons, which honestly wouldn't do anything. Trying to slow down the magma cannons or the Dreadquake with like flying units or anything is kind of useless because they will still shoot. They do not give a shit. They're not like regular artillery pieces. They're very much going to fire. And speaking of, looks like they're under fire right now. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, I was trying to get some renders in here with great weapons, but I had to deal with what I had. And I think my boys got their value, so even if I get them destroyed, which they shouldn't because they have the physical resist from being hellbound, they should be able to hold off. Oh, excuse me, I had a little burp. And the Dreadquake's about to pay for itself and then some, so I think it is. Well, it looks like, I don't know, I think it's going to have like 700 kills, so yeah, it probably pays for itself. I'm going to refund that, and then we're going to have some more fun. Oh, man, I really do like Drazos on foot. Yeah, the Hellhammer! That was so good, I love it. Oh, I love me some Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, afterwards it's like, because I played a lot of Chaos Dwarves versus Legion, he was like, what is this your new favorite faction? You know, that's a tough question. It's like, it's the flavor of the month, I'll say that, but it's definitely, it's up there now. I love playing Dwarves, but I love playing Chaos Dwarves more now. So it's gotta be Khorne, it's gotta be Chaos Dwarves. Maybe Skaven? I don't know. It's between Skaven and Norska. Those are at least top 3. It's rough. It's tough having so many options and trying to ask someone which one do you love the most. Greenskins for sure. I love me some greenskins too. Man, the artillery pieces. You just gotta love it. Oh boy, here we go. Ugh. Yeah, just deciding. Such a mean thing to ask someone. This fight's looking good. But yeah. To be fair, LegionHeir is very new to Tomb King, so don't give him too much shit or anything like that. He is putting up a hell of a fight. He's doing well for someone who's just trying out. Versus the typical Tomb King build, which is just mass, like I said earlier, just mass skeletal warriors and bows. Very typical, very generic, very boring sometimes. But hey, that's what you want to do if you want to win, I guess, sometimes. Now, if I wanted to do that, I could have went easily just mass 3 magma cannons, and even then, 3 magma cannons, I don't know. Nerfing the magma cannons is going to be tough. Just the cost increase, I don't think is really going to do it. I think they're going to get a range decrease for sure. Probably get dropped to 400. Because the damage is there. And that's where you need it. It's direct fire. They're not perfect. They do alright against large targets. Depends on how many massive units you have. And the leadership debuff is pretty solid. But if you have high armor, they seem to... anything high armor seems to be doing alright. Taking a shot directly. Some are even suggesting losing the flame vortex, and I'm like, nah. That might be controversial, but I don't know. I think just the range decrease is enough. And then I compare them to like dwarven flame cannons, and I'm like, that's not a very fair comparison. You have 4 cannons versus 1. The fire rate's higher. The damage is basically the same. But the cost is far more. At least 250 to maybe even 350, depending on if you take the Hellbound or the physical resist and vigor thing. So yeah, it's weird. I just think a range decrease is all they need, which sucks as it's fun artillery, but those are going to be definitely renders. On the other hand, I've been using. They've barely gotten their value or barely hit their value. And sometimes they'll get over their value. They're not unstoppable. They're not this broken piece that everyone keeps claiming. Matter of fact, you have to be very careful on what you throw them at. Because if you don't throw them... oh, that was a great shot right in front of them in those carrions. Alright, back to what I was saying. If you throw just garbage at, like... I think he was using Lizardmen, and he just threw Skinks at him. The Skinks were doing fine against great weapon variants, albeit. But even then... like, you just throw Skinks or throw garbage units, like Skaven Spears should do fine. And it's like, that 50 armor is not going to last against even Skaven Spears. So yeah, as good as they are, they're not that fast, they're not that armored. They have missile resistance, which is alright. But yeah, they're not the broken pieces everyone seems to make them out to be. And they're often outnumbered too, so you can get an easy flank on them if you got the appropriate tools. So yeah, I think skull renders. I think bull renders are the ones that are fine. Magma cannons, I can see a nerf coming, especially to the range. To get down to at least 420 or 400. I think that'd be appropriate, so that way they can't deal with artillery as much. And I think 400 to 420 is a very reasonable range. Although I think... but then again, I think flame cannons. I feel bad for flame cannons because they're just so meh. But the flame cannons, yeah, they are. Aren't they both flame cannons? No, magma cannon's the other one. Yeah, the flame cannon from the dwarves though just suffers in comparison. It's niche. It really wishes it was a magma cannon, which kind of sucks. But then again, you could just give the flame cannon a boost at range. That would be the easy. That should be what it should be. A nice buff to them. 350 to 380. That would be a nice buff to the flame cannon, because I think it's only at what, 230. But then we never see quarrelers used again, I think, because you just bring 1 or 2 of those and then just go to town. I don't know. Cannons seem to be doing alright against everything else, from large to heavily armored units for the dwarves. But then again, Chaos Dwarves have magic, and you can do things like Ashen Storm and make their Magma and Dreadquakes just do insane damage. I don't know. I'm not perfect. But from my experience, as the game ends, it's tough. They seem alright. I like them, but I don't want to see them nerfed to the ground. And the value on all these boys should be good. Yeah, Dreadquake, wow. 3,000 on the dot? Lovely. Oh, man. That is insane. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that video. Like, subscribe. It's a hell of a fun fight. Let's try to get to 200 subs. Maybe even 3, 5, 1,000, 10,000, million thousand. Or something. I just enjoy fighting. But yeah, I hope you guys did like that. And we're at HD, so good news for us. Good news for everyone involved. 1080p. Sorry it took so long, everyone. But yeah, and don't harken down on LegionHeir. He did good. He's got the fundamentals down. He just needs to learn the faction. He'll be golden. Alright, with that said, everyone, peace. Have a good one.